Muito bem, pessoal. É o Marcelo, novamente no canal Uma Ficha, e hoje eu vou jogar um pouquinho aí do Ace Combat 7 no PC, pessoal. Infelizmente eu não comprei lá no Xbox, né? Só aproveitei no Game Pass. Ah, tudo bem. Eu ainda compro no X, que tá meio caro. Mas é isso aí. Bora. Muito bem, pessoal. Vou começar jogando a campanha. Jogo novo, não mexi em nada no PC do jeito que venho. Eu deixei, acho que vou colocar no normal, né? Bom, vou deixar no normal, né, pessoal? Vamos ver o que que dá. Essa aí é a abertura. Vocês já viram, né? A abertura? Então eu vou fazer o seguinte, pessoal. Eu vou deixar a abertura aí. E vou deixar sinalizado na barrinha ali. Qualquer coisa você clica, ele já vai pular direto, né? Pro começo do jogo. Então, é isso aí.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue.
Gente, esse Combat é uma obra de arte, né? Acho que dos jogos de jato que eu gosto, assim, desde o Play 1 é esse Combat, não tem jeito. Se eu pudesse, eu tinha uma coleção inteira. Nanko, me ajuda. Papai gosta.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Bom, tá aí, né? Vamos voar.
Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been my best with you, piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Ixi, deu ruim, hein? Deu ruim.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usean ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
É isso aí, pessoal. Então, estamos começando a nossa missão. Os parâmetros da missão. Não vou ver instruções, eu vou direto. Bom, esse negócio aí. Esse aqui, deixa eu ver. Velocidade, mobilidade. Bom, vou pegar esse aqui só. Ah, já possuo? Pera aí. Então, esse aqui. Ok. Tá bom, vamos embora. Isso aí, pessoal. Não fiz alteração nenhuma no PC, hein? Só instalei e botei pra rodar.
What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
É nóis, hein?
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you.
Isso aí, vamos dar uma aceleradinha, né?
Do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Tô em cima do colega ali que fala comigo.
Take off and form up with
Minha câmera, né?
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
E,
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the
pessoal, deixa eu fazer um ajuste na câmera rapidinho.
Mage 2, form up with
Já
Mage
volto.
1. All aircraft, let's do this.
Bom, pessoal, acho que a câmera ficou boa ali, né? Não vai atrapalhar nada. Olha eu me perdendo aqui.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Deixa assim, né?
Showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. Mage 2,
Diminuir.
you're a good pilot. So I told you. I had to fill an empty
Tchau.
spot, so play along. Enemy
Isso
bomber
aí.
confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Gente, tá bonito, hein?
Not bad, Mage 2.
Meu, tá muito bonito.
Trigger,
Não
switch
mexi
your radar.
nada.
See if you can locate the enemy.
Olha isso. Ah, é. Mudar o alcance do radar, né? Pra saber onde a gente tá. Tá bom. Vamos mudar a câmera. Tô no alto. Eu acho que eu tenho que pegar o vermelhinho, hein? Eita, foi sem querer. Sem querer, bicho. Aí, esse botão que eu tava procurando, pra marcar ele. Ah, o Y. Pegando o controle é meio... Na curva não dá, né? O máximo que dá pra fazer isso aqui é disparar. Oh, rapaz! Quase que eu acertei. Não era pra bater nele, gente. Sou muito desastrado. Olha o bicho. Olha, passou. Ah, agora eu vou pegar. Toma. Aê. Nós é assim.
Mage 2, targets in range, parabombers. Trigger, stay calm.
Onde? Nossa, tô longe. Ah, tem um branquinho aqui enchendo o saco, né? Vamos pegar ele? Cadê? Aí, marquei ele. Foi ele que jogou míssil em mim. Ixi, detonaram. Não, vamos embora, né? Deixa eu ir pra lá, né? Sei lá, tipo... pra lá. Tem... acho que 2 MiG 21, né? E os target ali, né? Que é a missão principal. Eu vou tentar pegar um MiG desse aqui, porque ele enche o saco. A hora que eu botar ele na mira, o outro vem atrás. Ah. Aí, pra todo mundo. Ei, festinha. Vixe, vixe. Nossa!
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2. Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. We'll come. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Deixa eu chegar lá.
Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Ah, meu, vou preparar outro desse aqui. Arrebentei com eles. Paulada só.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
Aê, fi.
This is HQ.
Eu nem soltei o resto, hein?
Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
Opa.
UAVs.
Lá vem.
Can't tell them apart.
A gente consegue pegar esses aqui? Estão muito longe do outro, hein? Ah, não vai dar não, hein? E aí? Toma, 2 pra você, presentinho. Vixe! Engraçado. É tipo tutorial, né, pessoal? Essa primeira missão aqui. Ó, que da hora quando quebra a barreira do som, sei lá. Será que é isso? Eita. Meu, quando esse jogo tiver uma promoção no Chibalquinho, eu vou comprar pra mim. Vou continuar jogando lá. Eu já tava longe. Ih, aqui vai dar ruim, hein? Aqui vai ser perseguição total aqui, hein? E... não foi, né? Vai escapar pra onde, filho? Aqui? O quê? Aê, vixe, mano. Eu vou pegar esse aqui, ó. Toma. Toma, seu safado. Aqui é o Top Gun virtual. Eu não sou nenhum... né? Como é que é o nome do ator lá, mano? Não, não vou pegar esse aí, não. Eu quero eliminar... Ai, pegou. um loopzinho aqui pra gente... Eita, passou por mim, ó. Ai, esse eu pego. Ah, escapou. Aí, e aí? E aí? Eliminaram, ó. Nem deu pra me pegar. Vai atrás disso aqui. Nossa, mano. Tá muito rápido, cara. Dizer que eu... né? Não a gente fica perdido aqui nesse negócio, ó. Ó. Acelerei bastante para ver se eu consigo pegar esse abençoado aí. Aí, não vai escapar não. Cadê? Cadê? Meu. Esse cara. Agora eu pego. Aí. Toma. Aí. Agora vamos pegar esse aqui. Ixi, já era. Agora sim. Vamos acelerar que a gente vai pegar aquele cara lá. Vem brincar. Aí, andamos demais. Ele tá sozinho, tá no perigo. Já sabe que a morte é certa. É, morte de brincadeira. Aê, explodimos. Ah, obrigado. Missão cumprida. Claro, o cara.
It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Retornar pra base? Cadê a base? Cadê a base? Ah, ufa. Vou pular isso aqui, né? Quero um replay da jogada.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the air...
E... Ok, desbloqueamos aí, próxima missão.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters.
Senão tem gente que vai se contorcer aí de raiva, né?
Into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usha was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Essa é a parte que dá ruim.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
É o resto do avião, né?
They found out and set the dogs on me.
lá, fazer a missão 2, pessoal.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Eurasian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Eurasia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Ufa, vamos lá. Vamos lá. Deixa eu ver o que é isso aqui. Ah, eu lembro disso aqui, pessoal. Não, nem vou mexer em nada disso aqui agora. Não. Vamos lá, que já demorou demais.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Entendi, tem que destruir esses veículos aí.
No point arguing.
A gente consegue, né?
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep. Lost.
Oi.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Page 2, box 2.
Se ele vai acertar. Oi?
Page 2, you're targeted.
Vai, filho, vai. Vai também. Aí, sobe.
Destroyed. 5 to go. Get the fighters out there. Attack the radar vehicle.
E até agora tá indo, hein? São muitos.
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Como assim, Rô? Voltar. Nossa, pessoal, aqui tá complicado, hein? Deixa eu ver. O que foi que eu errei? Do alto dá pra ver. Ah, você é engraçadinho. E você? Vamos lá. Tem muito mato por aqui. O tio não gosta de mato, não, hein? Eu vou direto nas missões aqui. Ó. Brinquedinho pra você. E, ixi, arrebentou.
It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Sobe, 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 sobe.
2 targets remaining.
Nossa, meu, fui tão rápido que eu passei do objetivo, ó. Vira. Vamos lá. Cadê? Nossa, mano, não consegui. O cara me assustou. Agora eu vou pegar ele. Ah! Não deu. Falhou. Tá muito rápido, pessoal. Isso é um problema. Não façam isso. Você que é piloto, não faz isso não. Vamos lá. Agora vai dar certo. Eu fui com sede demais no pote. Vou subir.
But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damages to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Agora vai, hein? Presente.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
Entendi, entendi.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Acertou? Ó, pra você também. Vai, sobe. Cadê?
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Aí. Vamos subir de novo, né?
Permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical
Aí,
flexibility.
pegou, pegou.
Target destroyed.
Um tio branco eu não vou, não.
Continue to engage at your discretion.
É que tem um enche no saco aqui, ele vai tomar.
Interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go.
Ó,
Here they
presente.
come. Take them down.
Fios de alta tensão. Ih, errei, ó.
Pay attention to who's on what
Beleza.
side.
Nasceu de novo, hein, tio.
IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Sobe.
2 targets remaining.
Quase pegou.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward and fast.
Eita, perdi o alvo, ó. Tá? Tem que tomar cuidado, hein, meu. Senão, se cair de novo aqui é ruim, hein? Já caiu uma vez. Toma, você também. Aí. Target, vai, mano. Marca o cara aqui, ó. Aí, ó. Estourei. Ixi, estourei, hein?
Great work. Radar vehicles destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it
Agora eu
out.
sou obrigado a estourar esses caras aqui.
Crush as many as you can.
Pintar por eles todos.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Ixi, mano. Os jatos, cara.
Page 2, missile away.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually.
Meu. O jato, cara.
Some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Area is below you.
Senta ele, senta ele.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Aí. Aí, arrebentou. Nossa, agora complicou aqui, hein? Agora é corrida. Agora é pega-pega. Nem sei onde eu tô mais. Gente, encheu de aeronaves inimigas aqui. O bicho pegou, hein? Vou estourar esse aqui.
The enemy has a lock.
E esse aqui que tá enchendo o saco, helicóptero safado. Agora. Ave, mano, até enchei o safado. Tentou fazer curvinha e toma na cabeça. Ó, mais um, fica esperto, toma. Tchau. Vou pegar esse aqui. esse aqui. Ó, a gente vai fazer aquele loopzinho. Tchau. Você achou que escapar do Top Gun da lá, das nuvens? Eu quero isso aqui, ó. Eu quero você. Aí, você mesmo. Tá alto, hein, filho? Vamos lá, vamos pegar. Tá tentando fugir. Só um. Aí, diminuir a velocidade aqui. Ah, fica. Nossa. Nossa. A gente pega ele de novo, né? Mais um que ele tomar e ele fica do chapéu. Olha. Meu, cara chato, cara. O cara tá colado em mim. Ai. Tchau. Ai, ai. Estourado. Vamos pegar esse aí. Primeiro vamos se afastar aqui. Não. Ah, olha lá. Aí. Destruir também. Fica esperto. Ah, ó, ó. Não, cara. Ah, perdi. Se afastar. Eita, alguém destruiu aí. Não fui eu, não. Esse cara é ignorante, mano. Sai, 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 sai. Aqui a torre. Tchau. Tá, sem torre. Agora vocês não vão falar com mais ninguém. Opa, 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 opa. Tchau. É isso aí. Vou pegar isso aqui, ó. Ó. Esse cara aqui, ó. Aí, pessoal. Será que a gente pega? Pega. Ah. Uma coisa vai acontecer. Ah, sabia. Aqueles dronezinhos safados lá. Ah, complicou.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile. Judging by the way they look and move.
Esses dronezinhos é muito safado. Tem perseguição, pessoal. Só consigo alcançar ele aqui, né? Nossa, mano, tem velocidade máxima e não pega o cara, ó. Vai, bota na mira aí. Aí. Aí, beleza, um já foi. Vai, 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 pega, 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 que ele tá virando. Vai, 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 vai. Corre, filho, corre. A gente pega? Pega. Pegou nada. Deixa ele ocupado lá com os coleguinhas. Ó, descer direto assim não é bom. Meu. Tá, tudo bem. Não vou fazer isso de novo não. Vocês viram, né? Da outra vez lá o que aconteceu. Ó. E aí? A gente pega esse cara ou não pega? Traz aquele outro lá, mano. Deixa quieto. Nossa, cara, que chato, mano. Tá difícil, pessoal. Ai, passou do lado. Ai, toma, presentinho. Ai, falta só mais um aqui. Ah, aliás, eu quero aquele outro lá. Ai, presentinho. Pegou? Errou? Errou! Errou! Meu, que coisinha rápida, cara. Meu, que coisinha rápida. Nossa, mano, joguei no vento. Pegou. Ai, olha, tirou em mim. Vai brincar. Brincar. Aí, agora vai. Tchau.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Cadê o cara que tava voando, tentando escapar? Era o senhor? Tchau pra você. Tem velocidade aqui. Eita. Ó, míssil. Ó. Corajoso. Que isso? Ah, vou acertar. Agora eu pego. Ah, vai escapar pra onde, filho? Ó, fazendo curvinhas. Tem alguém tentando acertar ele, por isso que ele tá desesperado. Ó, 5 contra 1. Ah! Essa foi ótima, que droga. Aí vai. Pera aí. Vai, mano. Aí, agora vai. Meu, o cara é muito rápido. Nossa, eu tô vendo nada. Aí. Ah, atrasadinho, jogou o míssil. Eita, acertou alguma coisa lá. Acho.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Ai, conseguimos, né?
That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Sei lá o que ele quis dizer com isso. Lá.
You've given us air superior.
Lá aqui também.
Now is the
Pessoal, eu vou parando por aqui. Deixa aquele like, se inscreve, dá uma força pro tio aí. Eu acho que eu nem falei, né? Mas tudo bem. Valeu se você ficou até aqui e aguentou tudo isso. Até a próxima. Fui.